There are 4 breakfast foods you must eat daily, and 4 you should completely avoid. 99% of older adults don't realize their morning meal may be quietly damaging their health. Brain fog, blood sugar drops, and rapid muscle decline are all linked to some of the most common, healthy breakfast choices. Millions of seniors start every morning with a meal that is secretly harming their bodies. It feels like a positive habit. The most alarming part is that, without realizing it, 98% of people over 60 eat at least one of these damaging foods each week. And once the damage starts, it keeps going. The good news is this can be reversed. Research shows that replacing just one poor breakfast choice with a better option can boost strength, reduce inflammation, and even protect memory. Based on powerful scientific evidence you've likely never been shown, we'll reveal the 4 breakfast foods you should eat daily and the 4 seniors should completely avoid. They will be ranked clearly by benefit and risk, including the most common breakfast food. In only 8 weeks, one option lowered inflammatory markers by 52% according to recent research. Almost no one is eating it. Every claim in this video is supported by real science. No guessing, no hype, only peer-reviewed research involving older adults like you. All study links are included in the description. Before we begin, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. Every comment is read and answered. We're very curious to see how far this message is spreading. Let's begin with the 4th worst breakfast food, a common morning item that may quietly trigger inflammation and muscle loss every day. 4th, instant oatmeal packets. They look harmless. The label even claims they're heart healthy. But instant oatmeal packets are one of the worst breakfast choices for seniors. The reason is simple. They are heavily processed. This means the oats are broken down so much that your body absorbs them almost instantly, flooding your bloodstream with sugar within minutes. Most packets contain over 18 g of sugar per serving. On top of that, maltodextrin, a refined carbohydrate, spikes insulin faster than regular sugar. When you eat this first thing in the morning, your body goes into panic mode. Blood sugar surges, insulin surges, then 1 to 2 hours later everything crashes. You feel tired, shaky, and hungrier than before. Seniors should avoid this cycle completely. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate a high glycemic breakfast had inflammation levels 47% higher for the next 6 hours. This means the damage continues long after the meal is over. Even worse, repeated morning blood sugar spikes are linked to a 40% higher risk of insulin resistance, especially in seniors whose insulin sensitivity is already declining. This is a direct path toward prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. If you truly enjoy oats, there is a safe way to eat them. But you must prepare them yourself using steel-cut, whole, unprocessed oats. Skip the packets, soak them overnight, cook them slowly, and never add sugar. The goal is to start your day calmly and steadily, not with a metabolic shock that leaves your body struggling. 3rd, flavored yogurt cups. They're marketed as healthy. They promise calcium, probiotics, and a smart start to the day. But flavored yogurt cups are one of the most deceptive metabolic traps for seniors. These small containers often contain more sugar than a candy bar. Some brands include up to 22 g of added sugar per serving. That's more than 5 teaspoons of sugar first thing in the morning. And it's not just sugar. Many yogurts contain thickening agents, artificial flavors, sweeteners, and even food dyes. All of these promote inflammation and disrupt gut health. This is dangerous for older adults. A study in the Journal of Gerontology showed seniors who ate high-sugar dairy breakfasts experienced a 34% increase in inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6 within just 2 hours. This inflammation doesn't just cause discomfort, it damages tissues and weakens immune defenses. It's also strongly linked to faster muscle loss and cognitive decline in aging adults. Even so-called low-fat versions are misleading. When fat is removed, sugar is added to compensate for flavor. It's a lose-lose. Fat helps regulate blood sugar and nutrient absorption, both essential for aging bodies. If you enjoy yogurt, choose plain Greek yogurt. Not vanilla, not strawberry, just plain, and add cinnamon or fresh fruit yourself. You get the protein, you get the probiotics, and you avoid the metabolic chaos caused by flavored varieties. This change may seem small, but it makes a major difference, especially in the morning when you're trying to protect blood sugar, energy, and brain function. Second place goes to the biggest breakfast lie ever sold to seniors. Breakfast cereals, even the healthy ones. Most cereals are highly processed, loaded with sugar, and lacking real nutrition, even those labeled multigrain, bran, or high fiber. They may look healthy on the box, but what's inside tells a different story. The grains used are refined into fast-digesting carbohydrates. When synthetic vitamins, sugars, and additives are included, the result is a food that spikes blood sugar while delivering little real nourishment. Eating highly processed breakfast cereals increases the likelihood of type 2 diabetes by 21%, especially among older adults. Research reported in the British Medical Journal, along with a separate analysis from the Nurses' Health Study, found that individuals who consumed cereal in the morning were 36% more prone to developing abdominal fat after age 60. Body weight is not the only concern. Belly fat is hormonally active tissue. It releases inflammatory compounds that harm muscle tissue and elevate the risk of stroke. This means that every time you pour milk over a bowl of cereal, you are beginning your day with a mixture of substances that slow metabolism, promote inflammation, and set the stage for long-term disease. Ingredients such as malt extract and fruit juice concentrate, which have similar negative effects, are often present even in cereals labeled as having no added sugar. The problem worsens because cereal is soft, so seniors with dentures or dental issues often choose it. But that short-term ease comes with long-term consequences. If you want something fast and easy, there are far better choices that stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and help maintain strength. Cereal, however, is not one of them, not even remotely. It ranks among the most dangerous breakfast habits an older adult can follow. Number 1. The most damaging breakfast mistake seniors continue to make is eating white toast with jam or margarine. At first glance, white toast with jam or margarine may seem harmless. It feels traditional and is quick and cheap, but before 9 a.m., this pairing delivers one of the harshest blows to your muscles, brain, and metabolism. White bread is completely refined, with fiber, minerals, and anything that slows digestion removed. Your blood sugar spikes as if you had just consumed a soda within minutes. Add margarine made with industrial seed oils like canola or soybean, and you create a recipe for oxidative damage and inflammation. When jam is added, you are essentially eating pure sugar soaked into processed fat. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate refined bread containing trans fats were 48% more likely to experience cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study published in the European Journal of Endocrinology showed that this type of breakfast caused blood sugar swings that reduced insulin sensitivity by 34% in people over 60. Energy crashes are only part of the issue. Meals like this weaken immune defenses, trigger chronic inflammation that shrinks muscle tissue, and gradually damage blood vessel walls. Even if you don't consciously notice it, your body feels it. The impact is quiet but significant. For anyone hoping to maintain independence and mobility, this food should be completely avoided. Even whole wheat toast is not safe for everyone, particularly those with blood sugar problems or gluten sensitivity. White bread with margarine and jam is the single most harmful breakfast a senior can eat. Yet it is still served daily in care facilities and private homes. Now let's shift our attention and talk about the 4 breakfast foods seniors should eat every day. These options are not only nourishing, but science shows they lower inflammation, boost energy, protect muscle tissue, and support brain health. We'll begin with number 4 and explore what your body has been missing each morning. Number 4 is chia seed pudding. This surprises many people, but for those over 60, it's one of the easiest and most powerful additions to a morning routine. Though tiny, chia seeds are nutritional powerhouses. When soaked overnight in water or plant-based milk, they form a pudding-like gel that delivers steady energy and deep cellular nourishment. Their effectiveness comes from fiber and omega-3 fats. Just 2 tablespoons contain 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of anti-inflammatory omega-3s. This is especially important for older adults. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that higher intake of soluble fiber improved insulin sensitivity by 39% in seniors, while consistent omega-3 consumption reduced muscle loss risk by 30%. Chia seeds also slow digestion, meaning blood sugar rises gently and stays stable for hours. No mental fog or sudden crashes, just sustained clarity and strength. Their gel-like texture also supports gut health by feeding beneficial bacteria, an often overlooked factor in immune function and nutrient absorption as we age. To prepare it, soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in half a cup of almond or coconut milk overnight in the refrigerator. In the morning, stir and add cinnamon or a few berries. No cooking, no chewing stress, and no blood sugar spikes. It's a meal that quietly supports muscles, joints, and the brain without burdening digestion. This is an ideal way for seniors to begin the day with both strength and simplicity. If you've found this helpful so far, please like the video, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss future videos like this. Third, beets or beetroot smoothies. Beets are not usually viewed as a breakfast food. Still, this single option can significantly change circulation, muscle performance, and even cognitive function in seniors. Natural compounds called nitrates are plentiful in beets. When consumed, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that boosts circulation and expands blood vessels. This is vital for older adults. Circulation naturally slows with aging. Because of this, the body delivers hormones, minerals, and oxygen at a reduced pace. Muscles recover more slowly. The brain receives less fuel. You may feel tired, sluggish, and worn out. Beets, however, reverse that. Older adults who consumed beet juice each morning showed a 19% rise in walking speed and a 21% increase in muscle oxygen delivery during activity, according to a study published in the Journal of Gerontology. Beet-based breakfasts improved cognitive performance in seniors within only 4 days, especially in the frontal lobe, which controls memory and decision-making, according to another Wake Forest University study. This is not merely speculation. It is measurable, real improvement. Also, you do not need to eat raw beets. Your body can receive the nitrate support it requires from an easy beet smoothie, using half a cup of cooked beets, water, and a splash of lemon. You'll feel a difference in stamina and energy if you drink it 30 to 60 minutes before any movement. Combining it with berries or a banana softens its earthy taste without reducing its benefits. Beginning at breakfast, this small change can help seniors stay sharper, move with ease, and protect muscle fibers longer. 2. For decades, pasture-raised eggs have been wrongly criticized, but newer science suggests the opposite, especially for seniors. One of the most complete and nutrient-rich morning foods is pasture-raised eggs. They provide beneficial fats, premium protein, and a powerful mix of nutrients including choline, selenium, B12, and D, all crucial for cognition, metabolism, and aging muscle tissue. One large egg delivers about 6 grams of usable protein. After age 60, this matters even more. Older adults who consumed at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast over time preserved 45% more muscle mass than those who started their day with only carbohydrates, according to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Protein is not the only factor. Choline, a nutrient present in eggs, supports neurotransmitter function and protects the brain from age-related shrinkage. Eggs are the richest natural source, yet most seniors fall short of it. Because of the hen's natural diet and outdoor exposure, pasture-raised eggs also contain higher amounts of vitamin D and omega-3s than standard eggs. This strongly influences bone integrity and inflammation levels. Preparation also matters. Avoid frying them in inflammatory oils such as vegetable or canola. Instead, poach them in water or cook them gently using grass-fed butter or olive oil. Over easy, scrambled, or soft-boiled are all ideal options that aid digestion and preserve nutrients. Moreover, eggs are safe, filling, and soft for individuals who struggle with chewing or swallowing. Few foods are as effective and flexible as this one for seniors seeking to rebuild strength, protect memory, and age consistently. It extends beyond breakfast. It forms the foundation of lasting health. First place, the most essential breakfast food that older adults should consume daily is wild blueberries, not the large watery ones sold in plastic containers. We are talking about small, dark, wild blueberries, the kind that are packed with powerful antioxidants and compounds that support the brain. These berries contain far more than just sugar. They act like medicine for your metabolism, memory, and muscles. High levels of anthocyanins, a group of plant compounds shown to counter oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and even help restore aging brain tissue, are present in wild blueberries. Seniors who consumed only 1 cup of wild blueberries each morning showed clear improvements in memory and focus after 90 days. According to a landmark study published in Nutrients, inflammatory biomarkers dropped by 52% in older adults who included wild blueberries in their daily diet, according to another study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. That is a remarkable figure. This goes far beyond antioxidants. These berries also help improve blood circulation to the muscles and brain, enhancing energy, coordination, and physical recovery after activity. Seniors gain longer independence, sharper thinking, and fewer falls. The key is choosing fresh or frozen wild blueberries instead of the large, cultivated varieties. Wild ones are deeper in color, smaller, and contain far higher levels of active compounds. You can stir them into plain Greek yogurt, add them to chia pudding, or blend them into a smoothie. The effect goes far beyond taste. Without spiking blood sugar levels, they fuel your brain, energize your muscles, and protect your cells. This is the single breakfast change you should make this year because nothing is more powerful or efficient than a handful of wild blueberries first thing in the morning for seniors who want to protect what matters most. The truth is now clear to you. Breakfast can either weaken or build your body, and the difference is quickly noticeable for older adults. Inappropriate foods such as processed cereal, sweetened yogurt, instant oatmeal, and white bread with margarine do more than simply increase blood sugar. They actively promote inflammation. They trigger joint discomfort. They weaken your muscles. They also slowly take away your independence and strength. But you do not have to let that happen. Chia pudding, beet smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries are only a few of the foods that can repair damage, support recovery, and supply your body with the nutrients it needs to stay strong, steady, and sharp, well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. This is not a trend. These are science-backed solutions. Every study mentioned in this video involved real seniors, real results, and real improvement. If you want to review the research yourself, links to all of it are included in the description below. This is not speculation. It is intentional nutrition. This is your moment. Which breakfast item will you replace this week? Share it in the comments section. Every comment is read by us. Please press the like button if you learned something today, so other seniors can find this valuable information. For more weekly videos that help you stay strong longer, be sure to subscribe. You may not realize how critical your mornings are. Your body will thank you all day if you make the right choices. Now, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below.